Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're back in the VRS GT Sprint Series, GT3s here at Road America this week. And yeah, should be a good time. Road America is always a good time, one of my favourite tracks on the service, just because it tends to work with just about any car. And yeah, so we'll see how we go here in the McLaren this time around. I thought, you know what, apparently I like driving cars that just scare the crap out of you every single corner and try to kill you at every single opportunity. So McLaren is the perfect candidate for that, because that's literally all it does, just tries to kill you constantly. So, see how we go. Very hot track as well, 41 degrees, something like that. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to try and survive, see how we go. Qualified okay, 8th as the 8 car, so not too bad. We'll see. I just want to survive, really. If you can just survive a race in McLaren and get a clean run, you know, that's generally, especially in hot conditions, generally a pretty decent achievement, you know, wherever you finish, just because of how deadly this thing is. So Mr. Quirk up there as well in the other McLaren. So Tyson having a lob in the McLaren too, as I've noticed he tends to in GT3s at Road America.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
Wow, guy next to number 1 car as well, I think.
Green, green, green.
Oh, the Bimmer got an absolute perler of a start. He wants to go 3 wide. Jesus, that was close. Alright, we're okay. Oh, that's dodgy up ahead. What's Mercedes doing?
Right side. Still there. Still there. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear.
Whew. It's an exciting start. Come to P5, fake to P5, not a bad start. Just got to be careful because it's so easy to die in this car. Oh, don't do it. Thank you. Nice and easy first lap. It's so easy. That kink in this thing is absolutely terrifying every single time. I've seen a Mr. Lewis Hewitt, who is an exceptionally fast driver with Coanda. I've seen him lose it there all on his own in the McLaren before, so... Oh, and that corner's pretty dodged too. I'd say most corners are pretty terrifying in the McLaren, but any sort of fast sweeper like that, really dodgy, because this thing is a pretty slick machine. Doesn't have a lot of downforce compared to the other GT3s.
You're in 5th.
Let's try this guy's a number 3 car as well. Oh, a terrible line. Way too deep.
Car
I didn't
right.
have it, to be
Clear.
honest.
Car
What
right.
are you doing? Are you going to...
Clear on the right.
Not really sure his goal was there. Again, he moved to defend or anything, and he apparently still managed to ram me up the back somehow. Anyway, P8 to P5 is one of the more successful starts I've had for a while. In the GT3, a lot of really quick guys behind me, so it's going to be interesting. Battle for the lead is on. Being a bit on the tentative side if I can. Just because I find with the McLaren it's good to beat. It's a weird sensation because you want to push a bit more like you can in the other GT3s, but it's just not really possible on the McLaren. Oh, kink, I tell you what. It's probably the scariest corner in this sim in this car. Especially when it's a hotter track as well. He just wants to die every single time through there, and it looks like Quirk's going to have the lead. Or not. Oh no, oh. There's contact. Quirk's off. Oh! And we're alive. Out of all that, Quirk's dead. He's died. We're in the third all of a sudden. I think I was all on the Ferrari too. I don't know what he was doing. Might as well fight, why not? Let's have some fun.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Try to just switch back on a sling. I'm going to be aware of that. Block it off. What a bizarre race this has been. I'd feel so lacking in confidence. I'm just nursing this thing around, tippy-toeing it. I just don't feel confident at all, but here we are. Convinced this guy's going to pump me or something soon though. I'm waiting for him to hit me. So if he hits me and the corner exit, I'm gone. And the McLaren, there's just no way you can catch it. It's dodgy enough on your own without any sort of hustle. And I get the feeling my true pace or lack thereof is going to start showing through soon. I feel like I just got lucky. You know, got a good start, managed to jump a bunch of people just from a really nice start. I don't think my true pace is actually up here. So I'm pushing as hard as I reasonably can, but it's such an experience, this machine, it really is such an experience. Let's have a look, what's the gap? Okay, we've got a good gap behind the 6th though, so that's good. Or 7th I should say, so at the very least we should be able to hopefully at least maintain position from where we started, which I'd happily take. He's going to have a look this time. He doesn't look quite. He's going to absolutely pump me soon.
Left side, clear on the left.
Oh man, he's getting close. He's absolutely going to pump me though. There's 4 times it was all net code, but I didn't feel anything there, so it was all net code. But he's getting uber aggressive though. But I mean, I'm not doing anything erratic. I'm not blocking too much or anything, he's just not able to do it. My god, how deep he goes on the brakes is absolutely absurd. He's absolutely going to drill me soon. Convinced of it. I have no confidence in this car. I'm just sort of nursing it around, hoping I can not die, really. It's just so on edge, and generally you'll be able to catch it, but I'm really amazed he hasn't made the move yet. I might actually just let him go, because it's quite clear he's faster. So
right side. Still there. Hold your line.
Just let him go.
Clear on the right.
Not a lot of point fighting him because he's clearly faster than I am, so all we're doing is hold each other up. He's going inside like that, I'm not going to fight back, so yeah. Bimmer behind. You can see a good variety though. You got us and the McLaren. You got a Bimmer behind us. A couple of Mercedes, Ferraris. Just missing an Audi really. Otherwise, all the other major players are here.
Left
really?
side. Stay on the right.
Really?
Clear on the left.
Oh, screw you, buddy. I think it's Coanda as well, but looks like that livery. I don't really care, to be honest. I really don't. You want to do that, you can go get stuffed, my friend. Oop. Pretty sure at this point I'm going to lose this battle, but hell, if he's going to bomb like that, I'm going to be extra prick to him. You're going to be a piece of shit about it, then I'm going to be a piece of shit back to you. Without the move done, unfortunately he's got a lot more pace, but...
Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left.
Pretty sure it's Coanda. It looks like Coanda's livery. VRS sponsorship on the back kind of says to me it is, so... What a prick. What a dick. Oh, man. I hate that shit, man. That really annoys me. So I'm just going to be a prick to him now. I have no hope of getting him. He's going to pull away, but I don't really care. He's annoyed me now. This is personal now. This is now a personal battle now. He wants to be a dick like that, I'm gonna be a fucking cunt to him now. I don't give a shit. I really don't who you are. You wanna be a dick, you're gonna get it back. As I say, he'll get away once he actually gets his head down again. I just don't have the pace for him, but still. Should be good in the 6th, hopefully, though, by the looks of it. Which is probably would have been anyway, to be honest. That's roughly where our actual pace is. Sure, in more capable hands, you could, like someone would be able to win this one easy in this car, but I just don't have the skill set. So I'm gonna have Diogo. It's actually Diogo, not Diego, but Diogo. We're gonna have him probably having a lob soon. That's fair. I probably won't fight him too hard. No, he's going to pit. Okay, he's going to pluck himself out of traffic and try and jump us that way. Fair call. Something I've done a few times in the past. Can work pretty well in the right scenario. As low rated as I assume he is, because the strength of field is not that incredible for this race, so I'm guessing he must be maybe 5k, maybe, but I don't know, but it's bizarre. It's definitely Coanda's livery. I'm pretty certain that's Coanda's livery. The purple and white and orange. Find out soon, but the name does seem familiar. Seen it around before. Oh yes, please crash Sage. That would actually make my week. If I saw him bin it in front of me right now. That would absolutely make my week. I would just be so happy. Like, it would be once again karma at its finest. So I would be very happy if that happened. I'd laugh very, very proudly of that. Would not hide it at all. As I say, unfortunately he's got more pace than me, so I'm not going to win the battle, but that's fine. Just keep on with him though. Looks like 2 behind are actually sort of closing up too, so hopefully they can battle away. And that'll hold them back, but I think we'll be 6th. I reckon Diogo should get us. He's got more pace, so should be able to hold him to a 6th though, and I'll happily take that. You know, have a pretty exciting start. All the way up to as high as 3rd, just from more pot luck than anything. Getting a little bit of a groove. Oh, hello, what's happening to Roger? Oh, it's a battle, right? They're battling, right, okay. Didn't realize they were battling. 24 minutes to go, nearly halfway, about another 4 minutes or so. I feel like there's more there though, you know. I feel there's definitely more pace that I could extract here, but I just don't have the confidence to do it. So I just know that I'll probably push it that little bit too far at the wrong place, and then it's just death, so... kink is just, as I said before, but it's just so dangerous in this car. Absolutely lethal. Every other GT3 feels like a piece of piss compared to this thing around here. As I say, it's a very unique experience. I like it. Very fun though as well. I'm always up for that. Always up for a bit of a unique experience racing-wise. You know, just spice it up a bit. You know, throw a wrench in there. See how we go here. I get the feeling Gabriel's actually got some decent pace back there, so he may have a bit of a challenge coming our way. Got some good pace now though. Getting towed along by Sage. So I guess cheers for the accidental or the unintentional help there, Sage. Starting to drop off now. Lost the toe, but that's okay. Gabriel's coming pretty quick. I think he'll be on us pretty soon. Looks like we're quicker than the rest of them behind. It's just Gabriel who's got the pace, but that's alright. Should still be on for 7th at least. of a shame to just drop down. I'm not usually like this. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I go further forward as the race goes on, because I find more pace. But just the way McLaren is, you're just in survival mode. I am anyway. Pushing as hard as I reasonably can, but it's just that little bit that you leave on the table. For me anyway, it's a little bit that I'm just leaving that I could maybe every now and then delve into, but I just don't have the confidence to keep pushing at that kind of level like I would in other cars, but certainly GT3. You know, some of the Mercedes, some that's a lot more user-friendly, you know, you just push hard, you know, really hard constantly. This thing, I feel like I'm just holding
You
back
got
a
about
little.
5 laps of fuel.
So unless Diogo got murdered and or severely hampered by traffic, he should jump us in the pit stops, I think. Pretty sure McLaren's one of the thirstier cars, as well as being one of the worst in the corners. So I'd imagine he should jump us pretty easily, which is fine. I kind of assume that anyway. So my fight's basically with Gabriel behind us now. Gabriel's got so much pace back there. Closing at least a few tenths a lap, it seems. If that'd be enough, actually. A few tenths a lap, we might just about hold. JRT's guessing about 10 to go, so yellow flag, lap car. That's one of the guys I think who got killed at the start in that minor crash. Keep doing sort of high 204s thereabouts. That should be enough to maybe keep us out of range of Gabriel. Looks like the leaders are all closing out. Rene's starting to catch up to the leading too, so that'll be Lob City pretty soon, I think, especially if Sage gets involved. But looks like he's uber aggressive. So I reckon that could be interesting soon. Sage calling it quits. I'm going to pit in. Memory, I think the BMW is one of the best on fuel in the fields in the GT3 cars available, so I actually got a lap less potentially.
You're back in 4th position.
22. Gained on Gabriel a little bit that lap, so that's good. we are. Oh, that corner, man. I just, every time. Pucker City, every single time you go through that. Even in cooler conditions, it's still just on edge every single time. And there as well is the same. Another 2 laps left to stop. Yeah, Gabriel gained back yet again on the start lap, so status quo more or less. Yeah, that's why, terrible lap, far out, very bad lap.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Spotter confirming. So at the end of the next lap we'll be in. Sort of counter-punched that lap, just drew back a little more time again on Gabriel. He's pitting. So it'll be in the next lap, or this lap, sorry. Amazing how little steering you actually use in the McLaren 2. Reminds me a lot of the V8, similar sort of style, you don't really use much steering rotation. Although in the V8 that's because it's only 360 degrees, so there's not a lot of rotation there anyway, but similar sort of style, not a lot of wheel movement. About 6 to go when we pit, so we'll sprint to the end. So it could be pretty juicy, some of these battles. Too deep there. Felt it going. So I'm pretty sure
The lead is pitting now.
Pretty conservative into the lane, but it's alright again. Prefer to be a little conservative and not have a penalty or anything than the other way around. intense race so far. As I say, with the way McLaren drives, you're on edge all the time anyway, whether you know with anybody or just in your own little planet. You're on the edge of adhesion, quote unquote. Anyway, so oh hello, Rene missed his pit box. That's a rip. That'll be some time lost for him. Or was it? Oh no, it was Flavio. Oh boy, might be a change of lead maybe. Oh wow, hello. Wow, Rene jumps them all. Wow, must have been doing. He must have been fuel saving behind me maybe. There goes Sage. Sage is going to jump. Flavio as well. Wow, Flavio. Big rip there. He actually beat Diogo out too. I don't know how that's happened, but anyway. Happily take that. So again, I'm pretty much bang on the max fuel I can do, so... So head down and see if we can hold this. So pretty surprised. I was pretty convinced Diogo would have a lot more pace than me, but maybe not. Either there, he got bought pretty heavy by traffic. Other options a possibility. Really got to start driving properly again, not like a spastic. So little steering input through the king in this thing, you're just guiding it through. It's always good when you've got a blinking lap car to deal with. I think that's actually one of the guys got caught early on in a crash, I think. Qualified near us. So I think a P6 still or a P5? P5, well, okay. There you go. Alright. Cool. Let's see what we can do here, though. So we will go one less Queen JRT, so I could have actually short killed a bit more. That's alright. Actually, JRT doesn't really know, it seems, so... Probably a good thing we got the extra bit, just in case it does go one extra. This lap car is going to really annoy me a lot. Get out of the way because he's literally racing nobody. Oh, come on, buddy, get out of the way, please. I'm literally racing no one, and your blinking is just distracting us all. This is scary. Come on, seriously. Which way is he going? That way, okay.
Car right, still there. Clear on the right.
Oh boy, that's deep. Away with it though. Flavio seems to be struggling. I don't know if he's got damage or maybe accidentally short fueled. I don't know, but Struggling a lot, it seems. Oh, might be a bit of a sniff for us then. A bit of a snort. I don't know how Renee managed to jump from my, as I say, I guess he was behind me early on. He might have been doing a bit of fuel saving, although judging from his braking and how late he was braking, I somehow doubt that. He might have just gone for the gamble, it'll be one less. Makes sense. Should be, by the looks of it. It might not be, that's the question. Can't get that corner right. Looks like Flavio might have rediscovered that pace that he had. It's been a bit bubble or something. Keep pushing, you never know. I'm happy to stay around though. Given there does seem to be a few pretty quick people in this field. Managed to get slightly gap Diogo behind. That's quite interesting there, right? Yeah, looks like it will be too. So there you go. So he was right to do the gamble on fuel. That's alright. Plenty of fuel then. Don't have to worry about that. Does not look comfortable, Flavio, he really doesn't. Good run through the kink there. Last lap this time by it should be, I think just, but will be.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
That felt good. That felt very good. He backed out of it, so it tells me that maybe he's low on fuel, or I don't know, but I'll still take it. Maybe just going to fight back. Maybe he knew it was not worth fighting in that corner. Yeah, I think he just didn't want to keep in it, which is fair. Thought he'd wait till a later corner in the lap, maybe. Dropping off, so maybe he's low on fuel, I don't know, but either way, keep it going. Just got to survive the kink one more time. Keep it extra slow just to be extra safe that we make it. Race. Oh, what a race. There we
One car
go.
ahead. There's the
Wow.
flag. It's over.
Whew.
Great job. You did really well.
Well, that was... Man. Okay. Man. Probably one of the more fun races I've done for a while, that was. That was just bonkers insane. One of the most intense I've done for a while, because the car was just... The macca around here is just absolutely crazy, but it's getting in a good groove there towards the end. That was good, so there you go. Wow. Whew. Well, there you go. 8th to 4th, that's the 8 car. Great fun. That was a very, very fun race. So hopefully that came through in the video for you guys, because I certainly had a hell of a time that race. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, it's bye for now.